she's going to survive this. Just know that.
Survival. Okay. All right. Well, if she dies, I'll buy flowers for the funeral. Is that okay?
That doesn't make up for it. That doesn't make up for the fact that my little sister's in the hospital right now fighting for her life.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Well,
I'm not going to lose another immediate family member, Hannah, because of you.
Is this about your dad?
Don't.
Are you bringing up your father?
My mom died. My dad died. My little sister's going to die.
Yeah.
And I'm beginning to think
your dad
that you've had something to do with it. I'm beginning to think that you've had something to do with all three of them.
What? Just because I told your dad it was a great idea to go on that 36-day backpacking trip? And I was like, yeah, pack light. You can do it. Uncle Chet, you're a freaking boss. You're so swole. You're gonna eat that wilderness for breakfast. And you think it's my fault that his body was recovered 8 days later? I just
love how you keep you do this every time, at every family reunion. You bring up how my mom died, and then now you're doing it again, how my dad died. You go through this diatribe. I believe that means lengthy story. Great.
Yeah.
Well, you go through this diatribe of how it all happened. It's like you know everything that happened, and then I'm here trying to figure out what happened to my family members. I think I'm next. By the way this looks.
I think we have grown apart, and we could stand to be a little closer, you and I. Let's all call it water under the bridge, fish left in the pond, if that's an idiom. And
it's an idiom.
I just think it would be really great if we could spend some extra time together. So there's this fire eating class at the gym, at the community gym, and I just really thought that you and I could
take the fire eating class.
Yeah, to grow. You look skeptical.
I am skeptical because that's a shitty idea.
What could possibly go wrong?
We cut to the fire eating class. All right, everybody, grab your sticks here, and we're gonna start with tassels on the end of these and pretend like it's fire. All right.
Are these tassels hypoallergenic?
They have never caused an allergic reaction as far as I know. Okay, sweetie. What's your name?
Are they gluten-free?
They are gluten-free. They are free of any sort of additives. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how your parents raised you.
Okay, I didn't get out much, but you're saying I just put it in my throat?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, what could go wrong? And we're back. Michael, I'm so sorry.
That wasn't fun for anyone. All right, I almost died.
I
think you had something to do with it.
I swear, I had it on pretty good authority that they were gluten-free, okay? How was I
Listen, I don't care because even though you almost tried to kill me.
No, I need you to know that I wasn't preying on you because of your celiac disease. I swear, I had no idea. I really thought this would be a fun family time. And honestly, if anything, if I'm being really, really honest, I thought if you were going to get injured, it would be flame related. But no one could have predicted that. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm trying to say that it worked, okay?
It worked.
It worked. We've grown closer, and I think I'm ready to. To forgive you.
Really? I really thought it was a long shot, especially because your sister died.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Bethany.
A little too soon.
Sorry. I've always wanted you to I've always wanted you to notice me. And I felt like unless I could, be the only one in the room, I would just blend into the background,
Well, consider yourself noticed.
Thanks. So are you busy later? You got any plans?
Yeah, actually. I was hoping to go to the zoo with you.
Michael, I would love nothing more. Mike, I really, okay, this is crazy, but do you remember when we were 9?
Yes.
Great. Okay, good start. And
yeah, I'm there with you.
And we went to the Milwaukee County Zoo.
Yes.
Well, I bought a plastic gorilla mold for you that day. And I promised myself that one day we would be brother and sister and not cousins anymore. And then I could give it to you. So, kids, right? They say the darndest things.
Well, I'd accept it if you gave it to me, but it sounds like you haven't really given it to me yet.
No. Yeah, no, we'd have to find a way to be brother and sister and best friends and not cousins like we are. Everyone knows if you kill everyone's family, it doesn't make you siblings. Not that I did anything to hasten the end of the lifespan of your family members. And I'm really sorry I keep bringing it up, my innocence.
It's all right. I mean, you're all I have at this point. You're all I have. And so I guess I'll accept you. Because you've been there for me. You were at every funeral. You've been the only one who's been constant in my life, even though I see you only at family reunions and funerals. I guess this is it. I guess you're the one I have to accept.
How else do you get to hang out with your extended family?
Right.
I can't just call you up and be like, "Hey, do you want to play Smash Brothers?" We only get together. It's always see you at the next funeral, bud.
Well, if you wanted to be brother and sister, then we can make that happen.
That's not.
From now on, you are my sister Hannah. There, done. It's all in the mind.
Now on, you're my brother. Is that it?
Yeah. Now we're bonded. Our souls are bonded.
It was that easy.
Yes.
Is what you're trying to tell me. Okay, cool.
You don't have to freak out. I think
I'm not freaking out. What are you talking about?
You're waving your hand as though you're overheated or something.
I'm naturally sweaty. It's more that sometimes you really think your whole entire life that something's going to be so freaking hard to attain, and then it's not. And you're like, what did I, spend all that time killing people for? Hypothetically. How people say.
Listen, if you did kill my mother and my father and my sister, you can just tell me at this point. We're past it. We can move past it. If you did, I promise I don't care. I promise I don't care.
Right hand to God.
Right hand to God.
And the left?
And the left.
I did murder your mom. Your dad was totally an accident. I thought it would be a soul searching journey, and that really was an actual, that one just happened. But because it happened with your dad, I had such a rush that I was like, kill the mom.
Wait. I'm sorry.
But it was always for you.
Can you say that one more time?
Yeah. No, your dad died of natural your dad was just an idiot, if I'm honest. And so when he was like, hey, should I go on this backpacking trip and how much supplies should I take? That was all good faith advice. But then when he perished, I was like,
Yeah.
Wow, one less person in the family. I should slaughter his mother. So.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I'm sorry, are you?
I got it.
Mikey.
I got it.
Mikey.
Third take.
Mikey, who are you talking to?
Listen, I wasn't listening. I was distracted.
Jesus. Okay.
Say it one more time.
I killed your mom. It's so nice that as siblings we can really, is she my mom?
We cut to Hannah in prison 15 months later. What are you in for?
Murder mostly. And bad travel advice.
Oh, you're talking more, sorry.
Oh, just murder and bad travel advice. How about you?
Murder.
Oh, cool. How'd you do it?
Knife. I killed him with a knife.
Knife. Hey, do you know, do we have to hold the bars in Before Lauren?
Oh, I don't believe so. I think we're okay.
Oh, I was just doing it because you were doing it.
Oh, I was just doing it because you were doing it. Oh my God.
That's so nice. That's so
sorry,
nice.
I haven't laughed in so fucking long, man.
Me either. Oh my God, I'm really feeling a connection with you. It's so weird. I just feel like I want to be so close to you.
It's so weird that this is the first time we're talking in 15 months. This is the first time we've spoken to each other. We could have been doing this the whole time.
We could have.
Shit. Well, I'm Sandra. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm a murderer.
Oh, me too.
Okay, sorry. It's just so strange. I'm coming to terms with that. I spent a lot of my life telling people that I was not, like vengeful.
Not like one of these. Well, hey.
No. But I think I came out of the womb like that. I've just been kind of stabby.
I just did the one, but
yeah.
Fucked him up pretty good. Yeah.
Did it feel nice? Like, did you get what you wanted?
I did get what I wanted.
Like a crime of passion. You didn't plan it, and I
didn't plan it at all. It was in the living room of my of my house, and I just kind of stabbed him. He was pissing me off that night, and guess it boiled over.
Yeah. I could understand that. For me, it was more of the 14 years of plotting.
Yeah.
That culminated in a couple really elaborate moments. But so I'm getting out of here any day now. I'm pretty sure. So there's me all readjusted to the world.
You don't sound adjusted. You sound
Extra Trout, everyone.
Crazy.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you so much, Mike. Woo. Give it up for Extra Trout, everybody. All right. Thank you so much to everyone. All right. Difficulties. All right. So before we get to our next act, it's normally at this time in the show that we first check in with our Facebook Live audience to see if they have any questions or comments, or if anyone's just looking for a shout out. It's basically how we're going to be doing crowd work in 2020. Dan, our lovely webmaster, how are things going on the live feed?
Really good. With apologies to anyone who wanted to watch on YouTube. Unfortunately, according to downdetector.com, it looks like YouTube's experiencing a lot of outages right now. But I thought I would give some shout outs to some people that I see watching. This includes Joshua Harris, Jordan Romanowski, Sheila Lynn, and Derek Jamal Allen. Thank you all for watching. If any of you at home would like a shout out as well, you can either like or comment on the Facebook feed. I see that there actually, there's a good solid number of you that are out there. Thank you all for watching.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for tuning in this evening. One last piece of business before we get to our next act. When Dan and I moved our show to Shakers on Clark in Lakeview in July 2018, we began a campaign to save Chicago barprov. So long story short, there used to be barprov shows or bar improv shows all over the north side of Chicago. Dan and I first cut our teeth at the Underground Lounge, which is at Newport and Sheffield and Wrigleyville, but there used to be shows at Mullins and the Horseshoe and AJ Hudson's, Crocodile Lounge, scattered bars all across the city where you could see free comedy, a mix of improv, stand-up, solo stuff, what have you. And one by one, these shows started getting canceled, or these bars started going out of business, or people just in general just kind of moved in a completely different direction. So Dan and I kind of took it upon ourselves to save the very concept of barprov. And as an incentive for our campaign, which as far as we know is ongoing and open-ended, we have set up this improv tip jar. Yes, there is money inside this tip jar. And if you're enjoying the show tonight, and you want to throw a little something to our performers this evening, you are welcome to throw money into our tip jar virtually. My Venmo and Dan's Venmo are both above me at the moment.
Not yet, actually. I'll do that now, though.
Oh, okay. My bad. No worries. But Dan is not expecting anyone to throw cash at his third-story apartment in Uptown, and I'm not expecting anyone to walk up to my third-story apartment in Ravenswood Manor. So go ahead and throw some money at us virtually through our Venmos. At the moment, I believe we have about another $10.50 inside the improv tip jar, which means that all of our performers tonight are going home with at least $1.50. We did not tell any of our performers this evening that this was a paying gig. So I really do enjoy the delight that the glow that appears in everyone's faces when they discover that this is a paying comedy job. Without further ado, our next comedian was in our Shaker show at least once before in the past. I want to say it's sometime in 2019. He is a regular in the Fuck Last Call show once a month at Shakers on Clark, hosted. It's not Shakers on Clark, but at the Comedy Clubhouse, hosted by Doc Love. Please welcome back to our show, Ty Riggs.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I don't expect a response for real because this is on the internet. Whoop-de-doo. No. Man, I don't even know what to say. Zoom comedy is weird. A lot of comics are very elitist about it, like, Zoom comedy is terrible. I hate it. It sucks. You don't get a crowd reaction. I honestly do not care. This is pretty cool. And I'm just finding out I'm getting paid. This is dope. Fuck what they talking about. Really, they say they're scared of it being the future of comedy. And I'm like, it's not the future, but it's most definitely a good addition. Cause like, how often do you get to tell jokes with no pants on? This is in a dick out, big dog. No. Like that's the best part. You can't go on stage with your dick out. That causes problems. But hey, Zoom comedy, no pants, no drawers, just swinging, letting my laptop fan just. These details. I'm sorry. I'm tired though. I just got off work. I still got my work shirt on. It's crazy though, because how do I forget to change when I work from home? I'm like, man, I'm sorry, I'm late, guys. I'm all. I don't know. I always manage to end up late to work anyway, which is crazy because yeah, I work from home. Like, and I start at 2:30, like 2:30 p.m. We start work at 2:30 p.m. How the hell am I always late? That's a question I should be asking myself. I need to figure some stuff out. Maybe try some vitamins or something. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Probably of this. No, actually, I'm tired that everything is opening back up because I love the quarantine. It gave me an excuse to like just take more naps. I ain't had a job. I was balling on unemployment. Like I've never been on unemployment before, but I see why people get caught on it. It's like it's like heroin. It's like once you try it, you can't stop, man. It's beautiful. Oh man. But I don't know. I feel like I should take this more serious, but I'm trying to have fun with it. I am actually playing Madden at the same time. Y'all want to see? Hold on. Let me see. Where's my option at? Oh, I can't show my screen. Oh, there it goes. Screen. Y'all can watch me play while I do my set. Can y'all see it fine?
Woo.
Yeah. No. Oh, got him. No. But what's crazy is I'm tired as hell. I could play games for like 10 hours straight. But these 2-hour Zoom classes that I'm dealing with these kids, because I work with kids, it's, oh my God, it's the worst. Like I literally, like I'm so exhausted at the end of the 2-hour things. I be having to take a nap. I wake up at like 3 a.m, then I'm up all night just playing Madden like you see now on the screen. Is it running slow for you guys? Are you guys good? Ooh, he missed.
We can make it out.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But like, yeah. And the kids, they're horrible. This is my first time working with kids, and these kids are terrible. They just like adults, just with more energy. I'm telling you, and they're way smarter than us. They just can't read that well. That's our only advantage over them. That we read faster. They can read as fast and as ready as we can. Like they take the fuck over. Like, man, working with kids is ridiculous. Every day I'm getting made fun of. I got long hair, so like anytime I have my hair a certain way, they be like, Mr. Ty, you look like, with your hair like that, you look like a girl. No disrespect. I'm like, no disrespect? How you gonna disrespect me and then tell me no disrespect? Fuck you. I don't want to beat up no kid. You know, but I will. I have little siblings. I've been beating up kids for a long time. Oh, there we go. I heard him. Boom. And you know what? I called myself trying to make fun of these kids. They're not going. These kids are ruthless. They savages. They are some monsters. They were like, Mr. Ty, what do you like about the class? I'm like, it's cool. I was nervous for a second that I thought I was too old for this, but you know, dealing with y'all, I see that you guys are lame with your TikTok dances and you're not knowing too much vocabulary words. They were like, lame? Like, you lame. He was like, your hair is lame. Your shirt is lame. Mind you, it's my work uniform. So you can't blame me for that. She's like, the way you talk is lame. And also this child is 9 years old telling me this. I think I just might fight a child. We go back to school in January. I'm gonna start working out. I have to get my lick back. I don't care. How much time do I have left?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Well, I guess I'll go into some regular stuff. I just started hanging out with white people. They're dope. They're cool. You know, I rock with them sometimes. You know, I mean, having white friends is cool though, because like I got depression and I can't talk to my black friends about depression. They don't understand depression. You know, you can't talk to your black friends about depression, and your white friends give you Adderall. Like I think that's dope. I didn't know Adderall was the cure to depression. Also, being black and having depression is lame. It's lame as hell. It's not one of the sexiest mental illnesses, you know, because like a girl wants somebody that they feel protected by, you know. They want somebody with a little bit of bipolar in them. You know? They don't want no depression. Depression, sad dick is bad dick. Yucky, get that sad dick away from me. Also, I've been watching white people, you know, it takes a while for them to to figure out that I'm not the drug dealer. That's the only issue, you know. It takes them about a month because they always be, you sure? I promise I'm not a cop. Are you sure? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure I'm not a drug dealer. I wouldn't be hanging out with you poor white people if I was the drug dealer. That's also a relative. We're going to get to that later since we have like a good 4 minutes left. The difference between a rich white person and a poor white person and how both those white people have more money than black people. It's crazy. but I started hanging out with them. They started doing stuff around me that they don't usually do around black people or minorities, like dance. You know, you hear about it, you watch it on TV, all that crazy shit, but you don't ever really see white people dance in person. I finally got to see white people dance in person in nature, in the wild, and it's wild. And I noticed that it's not that white people can't dance. It's that the music affects their minds and bodies differently. You know, when they hear their favorite song, each limb picks an instrument to dance to. That's what I've learned.
Sure.
It's crazy. So like, you know, when they hear their favorite song go on, you know, the guitar guard starts going off, their arm starts moving, and then, you know, the drums start kicking in, and their legs start shaking, then the beat drops, and their whole body just go crazy. Like, I got the horses in the back. Sorry, y'all saw my controller there. You can tell everybody, Ty Riggs did his 10-minute set while playing Madden for everybody. Follow my Twitch. No, but I don't know. I watch white people dancing and it got me thinking like, man, I cheated right there. I see white people dancing and it's like, it's got me thinking like, is white people dancing true freedom? You know? Because when I listen to some music, I be going crazy. I be dancing and this bitch just rocking and, you know, and it's like, I don't know. It's, damn. I haven't forgot the joke. See, I ain't been on stage in a minute. I apologize. But yo, I'm Ty Riggs. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'm gonna keep on playing Madden while I watch the show. Bye.
Ty Riggs, everyone. All right. Thank you so much, Ty. We appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, Dan. Are there any updates?
Yes. So I thought I would give some shout outs to some other people I see watching. That includes Samantha Kirchhoff and Linda Kittleson. Also, I thought I would say that if you are enjoying the show, if you're watching, I also thought I'd say Joshua Harris, Ty, he says you're playing Game Day 97 on Rookies. So anyway, yeah, if you are enjoying the show, you can like the Flower Shop Bangers on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube to get future updates so you can watch next Sunday, like when we have another show, or of the following Wednesday. So yeah, back to you, Stuart.
All right, thank you so much. Now, for those of you who tuned into our show this past Sunday, I started a contest, or at least I announced a contest on my Facebook comedy page, Stu News. For those of you who don't know, Stu News is I guess if you can call it a satirical news report. It's an opportunity for me to post late night style monologue jokes. I've been posting jokes 6 or 7 times a week for like Flower Shop Bangers for about 7.5 years. I had my first ever interactive contest on the Stu News page over the summer, and I just announced my second interactive contest. So those of you who are not familiar, or those who did not tune in on Sunday, so we had a little bit of a discussion about voter fraud, or the complete lack thereof of voter fraud in the 2020 election. And there was a report that was in the New York Times that was republished in the Chicago Tribune yesterday that determined that there was no widespread voter fraud in the election. Joe Biden won fair and square. Now, for those of you who are not accepting the results of the election, well, I have a treat for you. If you have physical, concrete, tangible evidence that there was